So we have Jason Aldean on Pure Country, and I gotta say, I'm so excited. Double album. I think Jason Aldean fans are probably dying for this, not only the first record, but the second record to come out too. What made you decide, or was it because you had so many songs you couldn't just put one record out, but to put out a double album?
Well, I think it was because it was our 10th record. And I feel like up to this point, I feel like we've released records every kind of way that you can. We've never done a live record. We've never done a greatest hits record. We've never done a double album. So we kind of tried to do a lot of that with this record, So once both albums come out, essentially you're going to have what would be 20 new songs, and then you're going to have 10 live tracks. It's kind of like a live greatest hits record. So it's kind of all that in one. And for us, really, it was just being the 10th album. We just kind of wanted to do something different, special that we hadn't done before. And just make it kind of an event, a special kind of thing. And we got in the studio, started recording songs, and I felt like we just kind of kept going, and we kept finding these really cool songs that we wanted to do. And then, decided to pull some live tracks and put it on there because we had never done that before. And, so we're excited about it. It's just a different way to release music than we have in the past. So.
And you said where you were raised has such a big influence on who you are and who you become. And for you, that's no different. Do you get to go back to Macon, Georgia? And what does it feel like when you actually do get to go home?
Yeah, I mean, I still have a lot of family there. My immediate family is all kind of relocated to Nashville. My mom, dad, sister, everybody like that. But I still have a ton of family down there. And, I love it. I mean, I was born and raised in Georgia, and that will kind of always be home for me. And, I think anytime I go back, anytime you go around, I mean, you see like things that are familiar, like old things that old places used to go eat or whatever. And that's kind of like for me, a little sense of nostalgia and like, this is where it all, this is where when I was dreaming of being an artist and trying to make all this stuff happen, like this is where it happened. And so to me, it was naming the album after that, after my hometown, was just sort of a tribute to that. It's where I learned to be a musician and learn to be a singer and play guitar. And it was all the bars that I came up playing in and learning how to do all this stuff. And the singers that came out of there, I mean, all that stuff kind of shaped me and how I play music, how I heard music. And so to me, it's just sort of paying tribute to my town.
For sure. I love that. And you have If I Didn't Love You with Carrie Underwood. You have a long-standing relationship with the CMA Awards, and this year you get to perform on the CMAs with Carrie Underwood. What's the feeling like going into, playing with her? Because you have enlisted a lot of incredible females on some of your songs before, and she is, of course, no exception.
Well, the one thing I do know is that she's gonna be killing it. She's on point, and she's pretty much a flawless singer. So just puts a lot of pressure on me to not mess up. I don't know why I keep doing this to myself with some of these people I picked to be my duet partners, but I'm excited. I mean, this has been a huge song for us. Went up and sat at number 1 for 2 weeks, which this day and age doesn't happen as much as it used to anymore. You kind of, they kind of run songs up and get them a week at number 1, and then they're out. And the next one in line kind of goes. And so this one, got up there and hung out for a couple of weeks, which was really cool. And the feedback we've gotten off the song has been great, and we haven't had a chance to do it live yet, so this will be our first time. And I guess we'll all experience it together.
Awesome. Well, always good to have Jason Aldean on Pure Country, and hope to get you in Canada soon.
Hey, I love it. Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.